guys, as a thank you. Let me just cover up my desk a little bit. Right, so how is everyone? I've been working today. I'm not long back in. I've had my lunch and I fancied doing some crafting. So, hi Penny. So I thought I'd come on and do June's challenge. So Smithy's Creative Inspiration Challenge number 35 for the month of June is this layout, which is a Stampin' Up layout. You can find these in copies of your Stampin' Up catalogues. There's always a page with sketch ideas on it. And you can get them in online on the digital catalogue as well. So I thought I'll go with this one. So it's to include tags and circle shapes, as you can see here, and the prompt is yellow. Now, there's a challenge. So what will I use? What will I use? Oh, should I use Mediterranean blooms, or should I use the online exclusive that is the floral impressions? Yeah, I might do this actually, because I could do a yellow card, a white card with a yellow tag, a little circle, and then decorate it with some, hi Margaret, decorate it with some of these gorgeous wee flowers. Shall we do that? Right, let's see if there's any other yellow theme in here. We've got these gorgeous rainbow design prints of all these flowers. They're really, really pretty as well. Really pretty. But I think I'll go with this one. Right, so let's put these away. So that's an online exclusive, floral impressions. Right, now let's get a little card. Let's get a little card sorted. So I will do C6 size. So I've just, yesterday I spent about half an hour sorting out my card bases. So I've got two of these IKEA boxes. This one is 6x6 cards, envelopes and sleeves. I thought these boxes were sitting empty anyway, so I thought I might as well fill them up. And these ones I've got C6 ones that are scored, envelopes at the bottom, and also little packets that have got matte layers in it as well as the sleeves. So there's one of these. So I do. Right, grand, let's put that away. Hi Rachel! It was just a little sporadic live that I've come on to do. As you do, as you know, I've just jump on last minute. Right, I'm just going to mute this phone of mine, my other phone. Right, give me a second. Sound off. Do not disturb. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just checking a quick email. Right, let's see. Give me a second. Just trying to send this. Right. I shall do that later. Right, okay, we're ready. Sorry, I got caught up in checking an email there. Hi Cheryl Amanda. Thank you for taking part in the challenges this last month and the prior month, ladies. Right, so I'm not sure how this is going to pan out. So I think what I'll do is I'll maybe use that side and then a tag. Let me just cut out some elements first, then I'll decide on what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to take this piece off the back here. I'm going to cut it at, let's see, 2.5 inches, because the tag section on this card's a bit of a fatter one. Yeah, that looks good. Now, if you have, let me see, will I make it 4 inches? 4.25. If you have any of our retired trio punches, you will find that some of them have either a, what do you call it, a rounder on the end, or there's this one here that's tired. It's actually got a section that's for tags. Always, always, always keep these gorgeous, I'm going to make that bigger actually. There we go. I always keep these great trio punches. Always, always, always come in handy. So that's a little tag there. I think what I'll use is some of this gorgeous open weave trim ribbon. I'm going to tie it on there, make a little bow. So I need to cut off a bit that's big enough. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but we've got to try. We have got to try. Now you could either make it, what do you call it? Make it a little thing like this. Then I could put a little bow on the top. Or I could just make a big bow on the top there now. So let's see how this looks. It is so windy here. The sun's come out, it's quite warm, but it is very windy. I've not long been out and filled up my bird feeders. Oh, that's adorable. That gold goes really nice with the yellow. Let me trim that down. But yeah, it's blowing a hoolie, as they say in Scotland. So what's everybody's news? I need to get this other phone on so I can see comments. That's what I was doing, and then I got waylaid by an email. As you do, folks, as you do. Right, let's find my group. Let's find the group. Groups. There we go. I'll pop this up on YouTube later as well. Oh look, there's all the comments. Sorry folks, I can't see any comments on this one. So Rachel's at Weems Bay, Cheryl saying hiya, Margaret's saying hiya, Anne's here, hi Anne, hi ladies. Penny saying good morning from the US. Morning Penny, it is 2:30 in the afternoon here. Right, so this is going to be quite a simple card, I think. Now, what I do have is, now these little mini punches, this is a 1/8 of an inch circle punch, but I'm not going to use that. I'm actually going to use my 1/2 inch retired punch, and I'm going to punch out some little circles from the reverse side of that DSP. So let's do 4. We'll do it as close to the sketch as we can. And then I have got a 1 inch retired one. You can use circle dies or whatever you have in your stash. I should actually use this scrap. So let me do that. This is going to be strange because I've not planned this, so I'm just kind of winging it. Absolutely winging it. Right, now I need a bigger circle punch. Now we've got circle punches here that are, we've got a 2 inch, we've got 2 3/8, we've got 2 1/4. So now let me get a big yellow tag. Now I'm forgetting what yellow's in this suite, so all you do is you simply look at the back. So we have crushed curry. So let's do a crushed curry circle. Not that Daffodil Delight, Tricia. You could go shades lighter if you like, but I'm just going to keep it all the same kind of colour. So use a circle punch or a die, whatever you have to hand. So we're just kind of going to have a little play around here. Now you can use stamp sets if you want. Hi Karen, how are you? Hi Helen. Now I am thinking I'm going to use Garden Green, which I know is one of the colours in here. I'm going to use Garden Green for the little panel for the sentiment. So I've got a scrap piece here. So, and then we'll use white. Or should I use a bit of this actually? Yeah, let me use a bit of this. Right, so if I make it, let's see, 1.5 inches. I'm just taking it off the scrappy end. Let me see, is that going to be too big? 1.5 by 3 inches. So 1.5 by 3 is going to be the size there. Like I say, you're just using, where does the sketch come from? Looks like a fun challenge. So basically, I've just been taking the Stampin' Up! Ones. I've been using one each month for a few months now. So these are in all the catalogues. You can see them in the online catalogue as well, Penny. But these are Stampin' Up! Sketches. But you can search anywhere and get a good sketch. I thought, I'll pick this one because I thought, oh, that looks difficult to me. So I thought, yep, I'll get challenged as well. Right, so, what did I say this was? 3 inches by 1.25. So we need some white card. 3 by 1.25. So if I do 2 3/4 by 1, that will give us a nice size panel for inside of there. Love it. Love it, love it. And we've got our little circles here that we're going to pop on. Right, I think I might actually trim this down a little bit. It's a little bit big in size. So let me stick this on first. Then I'll just cut it by hand. Easy peasy. My youngest son should be in from school. Oh, 20 minutes yet. 20 minutes yet. Right, is that straight enough? Perfect. Okay, so let's just trim it up. Doesn't need to be picture perfect. Is anyone getting bothered with them sneezing in this weather yet? When I went to bed last night, I had a fit of sneezing. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a panel on here that's embossed, because I think that's too much plain white space for me. So let me see, because I actually have, I don't know if you remember before, I've actually prepped all the embossing patterns that I have already into sections. Well, we'll use this one. Yeah. Let's use the circle one. See, plan ahead, and then it saves time. So it saves me having to get my machine out. Yep. So let's take these elements off, and let's. Now it's going to be a little bit of a border, which is absolutely fine. So if I just mark it roughly, then I'll cut it. It's great when you just kind of wing it. Always keep these little extra bits. You never know what they could be used on. You're always sneezing, suffer from hay fever. Well, I'm taking my strong hay fever tablets, or antihistamines, have been for months. So I don't know. And it's the strong ones too. I don't know what it was. Oh, I might do it reverse actually. Debossed. What do you think? So that's the debossed, and that's the embossed. Do you think I should go this way just to be different? Yeah, why not? Now, bear in mind, you will need to put quite a bit of glue on it because it's all different layers. So make sure you're getting glue on the raised sections. Pop that down. This is going to be quite a nice, clean and simple type card. So just a gentle burnish, gentle. Look, imagine if that was on there. That'd make a nice wee card as well. Right, so we have the tag, we have the circle, and then we have the sentiment section. Now, because I've put this on, I'm actually going to cut this down. So I'm going to take 1/2 inch off each side, which is really easy to do. Not 1/2 inch, sorry, 1/4 inch. So take your blade up there, that's it. So I'll take 1/4 of an inch off each side and 1/4 of an inch off the bottom, and you just change it to suit whatever size you want. It's just to give you an idea of this sketch. Oh, that's a bit better. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dip the sides in some garden green, and then I'm going to fluff up the edges to make it look a little bit rustic. This is where you get all covered in ink. Just watch that little ribbon doesn't go in. So I'm going to de-stress the sides. Watch what you're doing when you're doing this, because scissors are sharp. So it just gives it a wee bit of a rustic look. What you don't, doesn't matter if it rips as well, it's absolutely fine. Let me just tear it at this bit as well, actually. Love it. Love it, love it. Right, dimensionals now. Get rid of all these wee inky bits. It's quite warm in my house today. Now, the theme is yellow, so it doesn't need to be all yellow as long as there's yellow in it. Like I say, just do what you can with the idea. Right, need my pokey tool. Where are your pokey tool? I just pop these backends off. And then I just put them all in the bin in one. No more sticking to the dog. Right, make sure it's opening the correct way, Tricia. Right, so let's bring the sketch in. You see that okay? So let's put it in the corner, in the left side, sorry. I think this one's a bit big for my liking. Yeah, I might do a smaller circle. There's my 1 3/4. So I'm just putting the bigger circle in there to make it smaller. And again, I can kind of fluff up the edges. I think we're ready for a big storm here. This morning when I was getting ready to leave to go to the office, the rain was coming down horizontally with the wind, and there was actually some sleet, like snow in with it. Oh look, see, that's nice. There was some snow in with it, and I'm like, oh no, no, please don't tell us we've had our summer already. I was going to pop that there. We're going to put a sentiment here. Perfect. Right, so need to get a sentiment to stamp. First of all, first and foremost, and I might stamp in garden green, I might stamp in crushed curry. I will see. Same, oh, can't say same here, but now brilliant sunshine. Yeah, our clouds don't seem to be moving very fast at all. Right, we need a kind of classic font, something fancy. What about your kindness is appreciated? So sincere. This is on the last chance list. Will that fit on there? Oh yes. Yeah, I think I'll do it in crushed curry. I think it'll be nice with the contrast. So I've got crushed curry. I've got a pile of inks here. I've been so lazy I've not put them back yet. They've been sat there for a month. But if they're out, it means I'm going to use them, so what the hang? Right, so I'm just going to put this on. Your kindness is appreciated. Oh, look, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, this isn't my usual style of card, but that's the whole point in these challenges, to push yourselves creatively and try something different or something we're not used to. Right, put that back. Tidy as you go is the best way. Right. So, I might actually pop it there. I think it's nice here. Right, so I need some dimensionals on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little strip off the bottom of my foam pads, my dimensionals, she says, and put it along the bottom there. And then I need a couple on this side. Oops, look, 4 stuck together. And then, oh, I can hear the magpies out there. Very noisy birds. Very noisy. Hi Jane, hi Karen. So this will go right about here. Ta-da. And now all we really need to do is add on these other little circle pieces, which I think is going to turn out quite nice actually. Now you don't need to follow the sketch exactly, but yeah, let's have a play around and see where I'm going to put these little bad boys. Right, I think I'll just group them all round about here. Now I need a smaller mini dimensional for this one. Let's get one out. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Put one there for this. No, not that one. I want this one. So I'm flipping it over so you can see that little flibber. I might put one down there. Just need glue for that though. Hope everybody's well that's popping on. Thank you so much. Like I say, it will be on YouTube later as well. Right, I'm just going to pop that so it's over the border there. This one I will put here. And this one I will layer up with a mini. If you've got the little punches, the little circle punches, the 1/2 inch or what have you, and you've got some scraps, it's really good to punch out little circles and stuff, and you can make full cards with them. Right, there is my card. Now, I'm not normally a ribbon girl, but I think the gold goes really nice with the yellow. So there is my sketch from the Stampin' Up! Catalogue. And there's my take on it. And I can't wait for you guys to join in and see how you perceive this sketch and what you come up with. So, like I say, the post is actually pinned at the top of the group. So to enter, if you actually post your photos in the actual post and in the comments, that would be awesome. And that way I don't miss any, you see. Penny's saying, fun card, you inspired me. I want to play. Sorry I've missed these sketches. Think we'll give this one a go. Oh, thank you, Penny. Thank you. And like I say, the theme is yellow, and yellow's my favourite colour. So it's quite exciting to see what you guys are going to come up with. You can, if you want, add some Wink of Stella around the wee borders. Anything you like, just to give it another little bit shimmer. You can add it onto your little circle elements there. On your little flowers, you can add wee gems. But I think these act like wee gems. So, yeah. So there's my card. Okay, folks. I am going to go just now. I'm going to go and get a fresh coffee. Try and cool down a little bit. Go and have some cuddles with my dogs. And get another cuppa. So thanks again, folks. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.